Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the TEQ Mecha Frieza, the World Tournament unit, and we're going to see just how good he is after his Dokkan Awakening at 55% in the Hidden Potential system. Now this Frieza got his Dokkan Awakening as part of the 58th World Tournament, and overall I think he's pretty good. I do think he's obviously going to suffer a little bit to a certain extent from the usual that most free-to-play / World Tournament units suffer from, and that is of course the fact that he ultimately has limited stats, but I think he is really solid. So Mecha Frieza is an extreme tech type lead of Ki +3, HP attack and defense of 90%, greatly raises attack and raises his defense one turn, causing supreme damage to the enemy, and lowers attack, which is really useful. Ki +3, attack and defense of 180%, revenge or wicked bloodline category allies, Ki attack of 60%, and defense of 30%, so immediately really good. Then we have attack and defense of 120%, and when there is another revenge or wicked bloodline category ally attacking in the same turn, attack and defense of 120%, and additional super attack, and critical hit chance of 60%, and damage reduction of 30% when attacking with 12 or more Ki. So immediately, tons of great stuff going on here. We have lowering of attack, we have a 60% attack and 30% defensive support, we have a guaranteed additional super attack, 60% crit and 30% damage reduction when there's a revenge or wicked bloodlines category ally attacking in the same turn. Although that does limit him, because of his categories, because of his links, because of how you're going to want to run him, it's just not that hard to achieve. Like, you won't really be running this Frieza on teams to the point where he's not able to get those things. So for me, it's immediately a step in the right direction for him. One of the things he does suffer with is his link sets. Because he's Mecha Frieza, he wasn't a main Frieza in the storyline, he was like a side character. So they don't give him big bad bosses. So although he's got a decent Frieza link set, he is missing one of the more crucial links that a lot of Frieza characters and just Wicked Bloodlines characters do need in general. Because of that as well, his categories are a little bit wonky with Android Cell Saga. But generally speaking, I'd say he's pretty good. Good chunk of categories, good extreme unit, nice that he's a multi-category support. Giving him the revenge isn't a big deal on paper, but it does give him a really nice kind of foundation. Now his defense will look okay at 55%. You're going to think like, wow, 120,000 defense, that's not that great, but it's the way it multiplies. So that's going to over double to 250%. Then he obviously gets that greatly raising as well on his super, and he's got 30% damage reduction. So he does end up sitting at a fairly decent rate with a fairly decent damage reduction. But it is all past or post super, so there's not a lot of defensive mechanics prior to super, but I think overall he still just has a very nice kit. Like I say, I think for me, the big thing is that he sits in a pretty decent position. The support capabilities are nice. You can definitely use him to kind of just provide a lot of utility. The damage reduction should keep him safe, and although he has low stats, if you do manage to rainbow him, I think you'll be sitting in a pretty good position. At least I would say overall. Obviously, I think looking at Frieza in general, I would probably say he's one of those units that when he gets his EZA, it's going to be very scary, but I think he's still pretty cool right now. A nice niche unit, a niche support with decent utility, decent abilities, and a solid foundation to work off of. A rainbow unit of this will look pretty good. A EZA of him down the line will look even better. But that kind of gives you everything you probably need to know. So that's it from me. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts on Frieza. Do Do you plan on using him? What's your situation? But I think overall he looks really solid, so I'm very impressed with him, and yeah, I hope you guys are too. Bye.